So it's currently May 2nd, less than a month out from the Lucketts Spring Market. Today we're working on displays, but over the next week, I'm actually preparing for Lester Loot, which is a small local show, and I'm friends with the organizers, so I am participating in that this year. But I went to it last year just to see what it was like. You guys are just gonna come with me for the rest of the week as we get ready for that. Today's Monday, and right now Mike is actually building they're called door bucks. I have 8 doors over here that I've already cleaned. 2 of these will be used for Lester Loot, and then all 8 of them are actually gonna be used at Lucketts. I'm gonna be working on painting a few. Mike's gonna be doing the door buck thing.
I want to do it like a gun, but I'm gonna be safe.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I didn't see it coming.
Right. Oh, that works so much. Yes.
I had 0 doubt it would work.
So I'm glad that we're only doing it on this one though, on this set, because that's going to be difficult to stage furniture with if we were doing it on all the doors for sure. But it looks great.
And an idea, if you don't want it on both sides, is we could do something like this, and have this come a larger triangle or something, and then this like could go there.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Screw into the side if you just want it one-sided.
It's not a bad idea too.
And mud.
Okay, it's Tuesday. We got a lot of stuff to do. You're actually in my new basement / garage workshop area. We haven't done much to it yet. I got all these awesome shelves that I'm stacking everything on. I think I might get a few more because they're just so useful. 2 videos ago, you guys saw me go to a really cool antique vintage like estate auction. I got several cabinets and this awesome metal table. Now these cabinets and this metal table will not be going to Lester Loot. They will be at Lucketts. We got the metal table back. Obviously very heavy, but just one of the cooler pieces I think I've ever found. And when I was taking the drawers out of it, I noticed that there was actually a label inside of one of the drawers that nobody else saw. Remington Rad, which is a company that was in the early 1900s. Definitely a cool find. I'm really excited about it. I've already cleaned it. It just needs a protective coat or 2. We're also cleaning that blue cabinet that I got from auction, a table that I picked up from Marketplace, 2 concrete planters that I picked up from a pick. Actually need to go back to that pick and pick up a table and a dresser. Actually, you guys know exactly where that pick was. Remember that old farmhouse that I went through back when it was like super cold? I went back. She had a couple of outbuildings that I need to explore. I found a table, a dresser, these 2 concrete planters, a fan, and a mirror. I need to go back and pick up the table and the dresser with Mike. I need to price things. I need to pick out what exactly I'm taking to Lester Loot. We need to go to Lowe's. Oh my gosh, I need to deconstruct some chairs. There's so much to do. I got the cleaning that I needed to do done. Now we're back at that old farmhouse, picking up a few of the finds that had purchased but not yet picked up.
Keep it up. I'm here to support you.
I'm just gonna bring you guys in. So this is what I'm noticing. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but the bottom of the legs have this like really, I almost want to call it like fluffy. I'm sure it's termite damage, so I'm just not even gonna mess with it.
Or it could just be so old that it's falling apart. I don't know, but
Also a possibility. The rest of it just seems so solid when I looked at it the other day, so I just thought it'd be all right. We're just gonna leave it. But I did find, when I was digging everything out, this wrought iron plant stand and this vase. So those will come back with us at least. We're on the other side of the property and we gotta grab this dresser.
Oh, it's nothing to pull. Tube and knob. Oh, I was being stubborn. I don't know where the belt. I want to jump over.
No, babe, you're gonna hurt yourself.
I'm gonna jump over.
You're gonna do it? Oh Lord. Oh man. I thought you were gonna do like the athletic.
Oh no, you crazy? I'm wearing boots. Weirdly enough, I hurt my arm doing that. Don't ask.
It's Wednesday. I just got off the phone with the Lester Loot organizer, Rachel. She's the owner of Lester Loot. She's the one that's been planning this whole event. What we're dealing with right now is a very high probability of rain Friday and Saturday this week. It's only a one-day event, which is Saturday, and it's only from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The plan was people set up their tents and a few of the kind of anchoring items like tables and stuff Friday evening. We're supposed to get an inch of rain Friday night. Just not the best for show conditions. Unfortunately, there's not really any kind of rain contingency plan. She's sent out an email today with a few options, which would be rescheduling it to a different date, which I don't have any other dates available in May, postponing it until the next day, which is actually Mother's Day, or we could possibly just move it up in time, so make it from like noon to 6, or just having to cancel it altogether. She said that she would be making the call about whether or not to cancel it either Thursday evening or early Friday morning. The weather has been all over the place this year. It's been actually a very cool spring, which has made it difficult to work on stuff outside. She just called to ask, you know, what I had seen other show organizers do in the case of rain. At Lucketts, it's rain or shine, but in that situation, you have a lot of covered tents. There's a lot of vendors. A lot of shoppers still show up whether it's raining or not. With something like this, where it's much smaller, it's hard to say. At the end of the day, it's gonna be the shoppers that determine whether or not it's a good show. The vendors could still show up and be cool with using tarps and covering their things, but if the shoppers don't show because of rain, so it may not happen. This is what we're currently looking at. You can see Friday and Saturday, it's not looking so hot. Either way, we still have work to do. I today am actually washing rugs. These rugs are very important because I have chosen them to be my rug pillows for this year. What I do is I actually look for rugs that are pretty tattered, thin, not in the best of shape, but I wouldn't feel too guilty about cutting up to make them rug pillows. I am not a professional seamstress, but I can sew a little. Here they are, many sizes and colors. I'm sure I'll get a comment or two about how I'm ruining these rugs, but they're already ruined. They're already pretty tattered. I would not be doing this otherwise. These are the products that I use to clean the rugs. I kind of come up with just a concoction of carpet shampoo and any kind of odor eliminator. I also get some scrubbing brushes and a squeegee just to get the excess water out when I'm done, and then we're gonna let them dry in the sun. I don't like this setting. The power washer would be better, but I really don't want to bring it out. It's Thursday. My dad and I are actually gonna go picking at a house. But before we do that, we're gonna stop here at Crucible Coffee and see Tori. We're riding to the pick, and I literally just got the email that Lester Loot is canceled for this weekend. The weather just looks so bad and was probably gonna be really miserable, not just for vendors, but for shoppers too. She's worked so hard on the Facebook event page last year for her fall event. I think she had like 300 people say that they were coming. This year she got that number up to 1,300 for the spring market. So she worked really hard.
She said she was gonna take this, but it was too big. But everywhere,
Wow.
that stuff would have been on the display.
Just hanging out with the wrong people, friends.
When I come to work.
Wow. Oh, they knew you were going to buy it.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I actually 1902 Singer sewing machine. 1902 is like they said, if bottled by the Stanton Bottle Company.
Oh, no
Pepsi
way.
Company, Stanton, Virginia.
Found this ironstone basin and pitcher at the house, which I'm pretty excited about. I need more ironstone. Also, he gave me this basket. I ended up coming home with a little bow. Going into the antique mall now to actually pay my rent for May. I'm thinking about putting some tape on a few items that if they don't sell before Lucketts, I'll have them for like a little restock. I usually don't restock. What I take is what I take, and then it sells, it's gone. But my dad's convincing me I need to take a restock load up like Friday. Paid rent, and now we're gonna run through this other little antique store that's nearby. Just breeze through it real fast, see what we can find. Cute. Like this mirror. For $27. Business card, the calico cat. Look what it's sitting on. But I got some bad news. For display only. Dang it. Oh, that is a beautiful stamp. $12.50, which is not bad. Oh, another stamp. Let me see if I can get some better light on it. Maddock and Gatter. There's this one too. Maddock American China, I think is what it says. It's $10.50. $75. My finds. I think so. I can't believe they're already, wow. It's a little damp in some areas. Probably where the air couldn't get to it underneath, but it's still like fine to at least get over to the house. Wow, dried so fast. Goodness, okay, sweet. For those of you guys that don't follow me on Instagram, I put an update on there that I actually needed to get another storage unit for inventory. I'll probably get rid of it after Lucketts, but the other one is just so full now, I needed the space. Those mantles, which I picked up, at the same time I picked up the doors and the pillar that I've been working on for display. Those Lucketts, all of this is Lucketts. We're here now because I need to get the doors off the truck and the pillars just to get them out of my parents' garage. Friday, and we're heading back to the storage unit, taking this cabinet, one of those other auction items. This has really just turned into a vlog of what I'm doing this week because the show got canceled. Probably talk about how to find a good show, or what makes a good show, or what I think it makes a good show. It's mostly my opinion, I guess. We also have to pick up auction items. Mike's thrilled.
Always.
You don't mind it so much, do you?
As long as I get a sandwich out of it.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's go. It looks awesome. I think that's gonna sell really fast. All right, that's done. So this is one of my lots. Candlesticks. I thought this guy was kind of cool. Plaster horse, some bells. This beautiful piece of ironstone in the basin. No, well, there's a stamp. Raleigh. That's cool. Same thing. Love the design on this. I also got all these. Whoa, my gosh. Yeah, that weird thing came in one of the piles. I have no clue what it is.
I'm just being a kid.
You still are a kid.
I'm not upset about it.
So I got this stuff and all this brass and these little swan planters, which I'm pretty excited about. In this box, which is actually kind of heavy.
Well, that's for horseshoe. Oh, that's for fences, isn't it? For barbed wire?
I think so. But I got this box because of these guys. I think they're masonry tools for bricks.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Probably. To go around.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a mason. I'm an electrician.
I also got these wood vases. And this pair is just really beautiful. I'm pretty excited about these. So let's see what's in this box. Ooh, what? Little treasures. It's got the Beatles in it. Look at that.
This is from British Hong Kong. That's how old that is.
What else is in here? A marble, a rubber band. That's definitely old. A tassel, a watch. Oh, an actual watch. I thought it was just the armband.
Oh, and salt.
From Burger King.
2007.
I dare you to eat that.
Bet. It's salt.
Okay.
It's been in the ground for how long?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go die now.
Okay. Bye. Thankfully, I didn't get anything too heavy today. Gold silverware. I'm getting into cut glass, especially vases. Okay, we got one more thing. That guy. I like it. It's Saturday. I've just been kind of taking it a little easy today, but pricing all these smalls that I've had kind of piling up in the garage. I always underestimate how long it's going to take to price. And that's probably what I'm going to end up doing for the rest of the day. So nothing too exciting, just cleaning and pricing. Yesterday was Mother's Day, so I didn't really get to do very much of anything. I did some pricing. Today is Monday. I just finished up a closing. It's my last real estate thing before Lucketts. I packed up all of, or everything that I could, of what I priced over the weekend, that huge stockpile of smalls. Now I am painting a dresser that I've had stripped for a little while. I'm just doing it black. I was hoping the wood underneath was prettier than it is. Unfortunately, it's not, so I'm just gonna paint it black. Then we gotta run back to the storage unit with all that small stuff and put it in there for safekeeping until we get to truck loading time. We're a week away from having to load the truck. And there's just so much still to do. It just hit me all at once today. I'm really freaking out. What exactly makes a good antique and vintage show? What should you look for when you start thinking about investing in a show? I've done small shows, I've done big shows, and there's a few things that I think are consistent amongst a good show. I wrote a few things down. Number one, location. What's it near? Is it out in the middle of nowhere? Can you find it easily, or is there a treasure map that you have to follow? Is it near a city or a suburb? You just want people to be able to access the show easily. Number 2, social media and advertising. Are the event hosts doing a good job on the advertising? Have they done a good job advertising in the past for past shows? And you want the show to be advertising that you're gonna be there, that other great vendors are gonna be there. Do the other vendors do a good job with advertising? No one's gonna come if they don't know it's happening. Number 3, are there going to be similar vendors to you there? I don't have a problem with competition. They're gonna have similar but different inventory, and you want shoppers to be able to just be there for a long time. You don't want them to breeze through, realize there's nothing there for them, and leave. And so if there's other vendors there like you, I wouldn't say that's a bad thing. I would say the bad thing is if you are the only antiques and vintage dealer at a craft show. You might get some interest, but in my experience, people that are coming to a craft show are there for a craft show. People that are coming to an antique and vintage show are coming for an antique and vintage show. If there's a mix of both, a healthy mix of both, that's not a problem. Is there going to be food there? Is there going to be beverage, coffee, wine, beer? Is there going to be music? Are the show organizers facilitating an event that is going to be all-encompassing, where people can hang out for hours and don't need to leave to go get food or leave to go use the restroom somewhere? If people have food options, beverage options, and there's music, that's gonna keep people there for longer. And something that I've found that is essential to a show running smoothly is clear signage and parking. I've participated in shows where, you know, people were coming to me to ask where the bathrooms were, or people were going to other vendors to ask where the bathrooms were. There was no clear signage about where restrooms were. That's a problem. You need to have clear signage about where restrooms are, where the essentials are, food, parking, all that jazz. So clear signage, essential. If you are within 4 hours of Berryville, Virginia, please consider coming to the Lucketts Spring Market. It is May 20th through the 22nd. Make sure to check out the Lucketts store Instagram page for all the latest details on the happenings with that. Please make sure to follow me at Amanda's Mercantile on Instagram so you can see everything that I'm doing behind the scenes getting ready for Lucketts. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit the like button and to subscribe. Also hit the bell notification, that way you can be notified for whenever I post a new video.
Bring a reusable bag, that'll really come in handy if
Yeah.
you've never been before.
Bring a tote
bag, canvas bag, linen bag,
Yeah.
literally anything.
If you have like one of those beach carts with the big wheels,
Oh yeah.
bring that.
Bring any cart.
Any cart. Bring a cart.
BYOC. I would say bring some water.
Yeah,
Definitely.
bring water.
I mean, there's a chance for rain, there's a chance for droughts.
Bring water,
bring some water,
bring an umbrella. I have been there where it has been raining and then it got incredibly hot, and then it rained and got incredibly hot.
Yeah.
Where it rained the whole time, when it was hot the whole time, where it was perfect weather the whole time. So anything
goes.
Anything goes in Virginia spring weather. Wear your walking
Unless
shoes.
you want to be fashionable.
No, you don't want to be
Yes,
fashionable.
you do. Bring,
Only-
wear your cowboy boots.
Only
and-
if you have someone dropping you in by a helicopter do you want to be fashionable. I will see you guys either at Lucketts or after Lucketts. Talk to you later. Bye.
Look at that ponytail go.
I just need this to rip.
Woo! That looks so much better.
I want it.
Nope.